everyone. Welcome to the 2022-2023 Drama Club production of All the Roads You'll Travel. The play was written by myself, Miss Jones. This play will feature Huntington High School Drama Club actors. But before we begin, I ask that everyone please stand in order for the colors, national anthem, pledge allegiance, and prayer. So please stand.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring with the harmonies of liberties. Let our rejoices rise high as the listening skies. Let every sound loud as the rolling sea sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun that our new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all. Good morning, everyone. I would like to say a quick prayer before we move on with the show. May you all bow your heads. Lord, I thank you for blessing us to getting us here safely today. And I thank you for blessing us with the opportunity to be able to showcase our talents and all of our hard work to our family and our peers. Thank you. Amen. You may all be seated.
This is more than an honor for me. I never expected that I'd be on this very stage today making history. It seems like only yesterday I was just another African American trying to make it and overcome racial injustices. And now I'm here today, becoming your first African American president. Thank you so much. I will not let you down. We're going to do this together as a nation. Remember, yes, we can.
Wow, I cannot believe this is happening, especially especially in my lifetime. Can you believe it? We've waited so long for this.
It's amazing. I'm in shock. It's so nice to have something the kids can look up to be so drastic.
Why are you crying? Are you sad? What's going on?
Yeah, Grandma. Aren't you supposed to be happy?
No, baby, I am happy. It's just that for so long in the African American community, we've never had this type of opportunity. This is our history. See? Take a look.
Oh yes, I see myself in that man. I once was a politician, an educator, an artist just like that young man that stands before me. I go unknown in history like so many others. My name is Shirley Chisholm. I'm the first African American elected in Congress representing New York in 1968. Then in 1972, I said, why not be the President of the United States? I was the first African American candidate for a major party nomination and the first woman to represent the Democratic Party. One day in November 2015, President Obama brought my legacy to life by awarding me with the Presidential Medal of Freedom 10 years after my death.
I get that we have like a whole month for our Black history, but sometimes it feels like Dr. Martin Luther King and like Rosa Parks were the only ones that actually did something.
Hold on now. Before we get started telling you about all of the greatness in African American history, let us recognize Dr. Carter G. Woodson. Dr. Woodson picked the second week of February to be Black History Week in 1926.
Why, thank you. It is truly an honor to be standing here tonight. It is important for every American to realize the hard work has been done by African Americans. This is why I created an organization called Association of African American Studies. This way, every citizen will have access to the knowledge that has changed the roads of history forever.
The same year, on December 18th, Mr. Benjamin Oliver Davis Jr. was born. He was the first African American general of the World War II Tuskegee Airmen.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to thank President Clinton for giving me the honor of being ranked full-rank general. I entered the military with the intention of honoring my father's legacy. Served as the first African American general in the United States Army. I had the pleasure of serving in both the Air Force and Army.
Wow, where did they come from?
Okay, so like you're at like a 10, and I'm gonna even bring it down to like a
Girl, hush up. Because not only have we made many accomplishments in politics, we have also crossed many milestones in the Black music industry. On May 31st, 2002, President George W. Bush proclaimed June as Black Music.
Yeah, your grandmother used to love to dance. She used to be the best dancer in the world.
I used to be the best dancer. I am the best dancer. Anyways, let me show you this.
I fell in love with dancing at a very young age. In 1926, I became the first Black African American to perform in a silent film. I refuse to support the government and that it treats me to my people in the United States. Therefore, I never performed in a segregated crowd. However, my friend Billie Holiday responded to the fight.
Southern trees bear strange fruit, blood on the leaves and blood at the root, black bodies swinging in the southern breeze, strange fruit hanging from the poplar tree. Pastoral scenes of the gallant South, the bulging eyes and the twisted mouths, scent of magnolia, sweet and fresh, and the sudden smell of burning flesh. Here is a fruit for the crows to pluck, for the rain to gather, for the wind to suck, for the sun to rot, for the trees to dry. Is a strange and bitter crop. We are Billie Holiday, and this is our song, Strange Fruit.
Hi, y'all. My name is Billie Holiday, and I was always so outspoken about the treatment of my people. In 1939, I transformed a poem into a national warning song about lynching, which brought attention to lynching in the South. This song reminded me of my father who died due to racial prejudice. Oh, how we love him and miss him so very much. So I started singing in the church like my sister, Mahalia Jackson.
I know Mahalia Jackson. She was the first person to sell 2 million record copies of the gospel, which also helped her become the first person to rank second on the Billboard Hot 100. Joshua fought the battle of Jericho, Jericho, Jericho. Joshua fought the battle of Jericho, and the walls came tumbling down. You may talk about your man of Gideon, you can talk about your man of Saul, but there's no one like the good old Joshua in the battle of Jericho. Oh, Joshua fought the battle of Jericho, Jericho, Jericho. Joshua fought the battle of Jericho, and the walls came tumbling down.
You know, that's the same song she performed with Martin Luther King Jr. at the Chicago Freedom Movement. I got something for y'all to watch.
On March 26, 1946, two of the greatest African-American civil rights leaders met by accident. We don't know what was said between the two, however, it went something like this.
The journey will be difficult, but the destination fruitful. When they say our names, remember that they mean something. There's something as universal as time was sacrificed for fundamental equality. That our racial plight was blasted by a tranquil fight. When they quote our words, let them inform others of the intelligence that runs through our veins. That black is beautiful within a world of colors, and we continue to march on and start anew every day.
Martin, the blood of our brothers and sisters are shed on these streets. Their mothers and children cry at night on their sheets. You say we need peace, but peace has only gotten us killed. Our blood is on these streets. All the silence does is show weakness. Fight the man and break the chains. Our people were meant to be great, not slaves to a system that hates. We built this country, and I'll be damned if we can't tear it down. March to the steps of that White House and show no frown. They cannot turn us down. For as long as our blood is on these streets, we will continue to bleed until the blood is cleaned up and sweet. See, Martin, you have a dream. Well, so do I. A dream where we are no longer treated as if being different in white America is crime. Our blood will no longer be on these streets.
Wow, look at all that we have done.
Someone about your age did something famous. What was her name?
Yeah, that's right. If I remember correctly, I think her last name was Douglas.
Hey y'all, I did make it in history. I was the first African American in Olympic U.S. history to become the individual all-around champion and to win gold in both the individual all-around and team competition. I am also the first reigning female to return to the World Championship and win a medal since 1981. I am also the current holder of the AT&T World Cup.
See, the facts that you've learned here today go unknown to many people who do not study American history, which holds a lot of African American history. It's in that little computer that you carry with you everywhere that you go. It's waiting for you to go out and find it and trust. When you do, you will not regret it.
With my face turned to the sun, weight on my shoulders, a bullet in my gun. Oh, I got eyes in the back of my head, just in case I had to run. I do what I can when I can, while I can for my people. As the clouds roll back and the stars fill the night, that's when we're gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to our brand new home, far across the river. Do you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer? I'm gonna keep on keeping on. I can feel it in my bones.
Early in the morning, before the sun begins to shine, we're gonna start moving towards that separating line. I'm wading through muddy water. You know I gotta made up mind, and I don't mind if I lose any blood on the way to salvation. And I'll fight with the strength that I got
until I die. So I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to our brand new home. Far across the river, you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer. I'm gonna keep on keeping on. People with me, together we are going to a brand new home. Far across the river, you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer. Gonna keep on keeping on. I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home. Far across the river, you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer. I'm gonna keep on keeping on, and I can feel it in my bones.
Let's give it up for live. Let's give it up for sound. Now, introducing the 2022-2023 Drama Club cast members. Now, introducing the seniors. And now, introducing the freshmen. Now, time to introduce who made all of this happen, who made this whole thing happen, Miss Jones!
I would like to give a special shout out to Dr. Mitchell for allowing us to make all this possible, Ms. Sanders for helping me when they were rehearsing, but we have to give it up for the amazing parents who allowed me to be here all afternoon with your child with rehearsal. Thank you so much. And well, that's it. Thank y'all for coming. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Wait, I'm sorry, Dr. Mitchell has something to say.
Hey, seriously, we got to give it up again. These kids did amazing. Everyone doesn't understand how hard it is to get on stage to perform. All the hours of dedication or practice that they put in. Ms. Jones is very persistent, if you know her. So she definitely wanted to make this happen, and it was amazing. Thank you all for all that y'all did to make this possible. Thank you all. Thank you, parents. It was amazing. I hope y'all enjoyed the show.